in too. Come on in. Have a seat right there. What's your name? Spell your first name.
EPA.
Okay. What's your last name?
Millard Shreeve, because I just got married.
Mill what?
ARD.
And what's your date of birth?
10/24/91.
Okay. Okay, Eva, what I'm going to do is, listen, I'm going to go over your rights with you. You're not under arrest, okay? You're not under arrest. But before I talk to you about this, I'm going to go over your rights with you. That's just normal. That's what we do, okay? Just so you know what they are, okay? Okay. Just tell me yes or no whether or not you understand, okay? Do you understand that you have the right to remain silent? Come on in.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, this next one is, do you understand that anything you say may be used against you in court?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that you have the right to talk to an attorney before any questioning and to have an attorney present with you during questioning?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand if you cannot afford to hire an attorney, it won't be appointed by the court for you prior to any questioning at little or no cost to you?
Yes.
Do you understand if you decide to answer questions now, you can decide to stop answering any time, and you can stop answering any time until you speak with an attorney? You understand that? Okay. Get you signed right here, please. Okay. This next part says, no promises or threats have been used against me to induce me to waive the rights listed above. With full knowledge of my rights, I hereby voluntarily, knowingly, and intelligently waive them, agree to answer questions. That's just basically saying I hadn't promised you anything and I hadn't threatened you to make you talk to me.
Yes. I haven't done anything wrong.
No, okay. We just got to get your side of what happened. We're just trying to figure it out, okay?
Do I need a lawyer? I need to know, am I in trouble? Because I haven't done
If
anything
you haven't done anything wrong, you're definitely not in trouble, okay? And I hate to put you through this, but we have to know the facts. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I told you everything, and I was asleep, so how would I know anything else?
Okay, well, I'm going to just get it. We're on video, okay? We're video recording, and we're just going to go through everything real nice and easy, and just get your side of what happened so we can try to figure this out, okay?
When can I see you?
Huh?
When can I see you?
I'm not sure. We can see though, okay? But let's concentrate on getting this real quick, okay?
Okay.
What time did you get up this morning?
You mean got up?
Mm-hmm.
Right before I seen her. Jordan came in.
Now, did you get up before Jordan left?
We got up about 4 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And that was because Olivia was making noise or whatever, and I got up. And I picked her up and I put her in bed with me.
Okay.
She was laying with me, and of course I was tired. She was tired. He was tired. And she kept telling me, no, no. And
telling you no?
Yeah. And she just learned the words. She learned how to talk.
I gotcha.
And we're tired.
You what?
We're tired.
Right.
And Jordan told me to put her back in the bed, in her bed where she sleeps. And of course I got a little upset at him, and I was like, because she's been sick. I should have put her back in. I should have just left her with me.
Okay, so that was about 4.
It was still dark outside, so I know it was either middle of the night or morning. I didn't look at the time, sir.
So you were asleep all night. You slept last night. You got up at 4.
We didn't sleep a lot last night.
Okay.
Because of course she was up.
Okay.
She had went to sleep, so we went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then she started making noise, and I got up.
Okay.
And I picked her up, and I put her in bed with me. Well, she was talking. No, just blah, 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 because she can't really talk. So I put her back down, and I gave her a bottle, and her little head was on her pillow. And then I climbed back in bed, and I went to sleep. And Jordan kind of nudged me and woke me up and told me he was going to go to Billy's. And I was okay.
Did you get up and smoke a cigarette or anything?
I did it in bed. I didn't get up out of bed.
Okay. But she was, at 4, you put her back in her crib.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay.
What else?
So then what happened?
Okay, I went back to sleep. Then Jordan nudged me and told me he was leaving. And I think I smoked a cigarette in bed. I'm not for sure if I did or if I didn't. But I went back to sleep. And when he got home, again, I just had Billy in the trunk.
Okay.
That's when I seen her.
And she was in the crib?
Not the crib, the playpen.
Oh, yeah, right. She was in the playpen.
Yes.
And so, was she laying on her back, on her side?
On her back.
Okay.
And
what made you notice that something wasn't right?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Did she look abnormal? Did she look?
She had her arm up like this, and her mouth was open, and she was on her back. And I seen her, and it was kind of dark in the room, but she wasn't moving at all. And I touched her, and I yelled at Jordan, because when I touched her, I knew something was wrong with her. And then he was trying to calm me down, because I was freaking out.
Okay.
And I hadn't picked her up yet. But her little belly and stuff was warm, but her arm was dead. I started freaking out when I picked her up. I had her right here. She had stuff coming out of her mouth under my shirt. Well, then I put her on the couch. No, Jordan had taken her from me. I can't really remember. It's all so crazy. And I told him I noticed this stuff on my shoulder, so I thought she might be choking. And I told her, I said, put her on her belly on the couch. And he did, and then stuff started coming out of her mouth. I said, where did the blood come from? Where is it coming from? Because I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
She's tried to crawl out of that crib before.
Well, that's not the cause of it, because she was in the crib.
Yeah, but she fell back into the crib, because she couldn't get out of the crib.
Yeah, but that's not a hard surface. That's she could have fell out on the carpet and it wouldn't have hurt her. That's not going to cause her to die. Absolutely not.
But I don't know what happened, sir.
What's with all the bruising? Why is she bruised?
I thought she fell on her face. I don't know. When I put her to bed...
You talking about in the crib deal?
Yes. When I put her to bed, none of that was on her.
Okay.
I swear to God, none of that was on her.
So 4 o'clock, did you put her back in her bed?
I did.
You did, okay.
And then I fell asleep. After that, I don't know what happened.
Okay. Okay.
That's the only thing I could think of is she fell. I didn't hurt my kid. I went through everything with her. It didn't hurt.
She didn't have any bruises before last night, though, right?
No.
Okay.
Especially not on her face. I would have known that.
What about the place on her leg? There was a big...
That?
Uh-huh.
She was sitting... I know what happened there. She was sitting in the sink. I always do her hair. Well, her little leg got caught. And she had her knee up straight under the faucet. And the little circle thing is where the faucet thing had her. And that was like the day before yesterday.
Did it bleed?
It didn't... I put a Band-Aid on it and put some, Neosporin on there. Because it did get caught up in there. And so I took her little leg out of there, and I noticed she was crying because it hurt. And I put some Buren on there, and then I put a Band-Aid on there, and that was the end of that. But I seen that happen. I was trying to comb her hair, and she was playing in the sink. That's normal. We do it all the time. The first time her leg ever got caught was yesterday, or the day before yesterday.
That was a pretty deep deal.
It really happened by the sink. I didn't notice her leg was caught until she started crying.
And it didn't bleed?
It spotted blood, but it didn't bleed bad, no. I'm not lying.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just, okay, that's fine.
You just make me feel like...
No, I have to find out all these places that are on there trying to figure out what's wrong. Okay? Because she 100% did not fall back in the crib.
She had to.
No, absolutely not.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
So who wiped up blood in the kitchen and put with baby wipes and put them in the trash?
Huh? What are you talking about?
In the trash can. There were wipes that had blood on them.
Huh?
In the trash can. There were baby wipes with blood on them.
I was told that was puke.
Was it puke?
Yeah, I was told it was puke.
Who told you that?
Jordan. I've been sick.
I got you.
And I even went to my Dr. Hughes yesterday, and he checked my ears, and my ears and my throat and stuff has been really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday, Jordan told me that she was puking, and he had gotten up with her, and fed her sausage and blah blah blah. He told me she wouldn't eat because she wasn't feeling good. That was puke. He showed me. He was like, look.
Okay.
You know?
Well, we collect the deaths, so I guess we can determine if that's puke, then it'll be puke. But that was from the day before?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, I'm with you. Okay. So, you went back to sleep, and after he left, you went back to sleep?
Yes.
Was his dad up or anything?
His dad always stays in his room. His dad never comes out.
Gotcha.
And if he does, he goes out to smoke. That's it.
He don't wear oxygen while he smokes, does he?
No.
Okay. So, when he came in, did y'all get in an argument, fight?
Mm-mm.
I'm talking about when Billy and them were out in the car, out in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't get into an argument?
No, I was freaking out that the baby was... I thought she was dead, and I was freaking out, frantic. And he was yelling at me saying, she's not dead, I feel a heartbeat. And I said, no, there's something wrong, call 911 now. So we called 911. If somebody thought that was an argument...
Okay, they just started yelling.
We were freaking out. I was definitely freaking out, screaming at the top of my lungs. I didn't know what to do.
And so, did he call 911?
He called 911, then he left. I said, please stay. I can't go through this by myself. Please
So he
stay.
immediately left?
Yeah.
Do you think that was normal? It's kind of odd, isn't it?
Yeah. He said it was just because somebody was outside.
You know what he told them? And they said, what's wrong? What's wrong? Because they heard all the screaming. Nothing. That doesn't concern you. Nothing that your daughter was laying in there lifeless. Nothing. It was never nothing. It doesn't involve you. So that's another red flag in my book. Why would he say that instead of my daughter's in there not breathing? My daughter's not in there breathing. I've got the ambulance coming. Absolutely does not make sense. Does it to you? Does it make sense to you?
No. I couldn't believe he left.
I couldn't either. I agree with you there.
But I did make him call 911. And then I didn't know if he called him or not because nobody had showed up for a minute. And I was freaking out. I was walking back and forth to my room, to the baby, to my room, to the baby, because I didn't know what to do.
So where was the baby at? On the couch?
At first, I had her on the couch. Then I had her on my bed. Because I walking back and forth, I didn't know what to do.
I got you.
I was just trying to hold my kid. I wanted her to be alive. I wanted her to come back. I didn't know what to do.
Right.
I couldn't believe that. I didn't even think that. What do I do? I don't know what to do. I told him to stay because I didn't care if they were out there. I said, let them stay, who cares?
Yeah.
His dad didn't even know what was going on.
Huh?
His dad didn't even know what was going on when everybody showed up and I was freaking out. He kept telling me to shut up. He had no idea.
So, how have you and Jordan been getting along good?
Yeah. We just got married.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm pregnant again. If I would have thought anything,
You thought what?
I don't know. If I would have thought, I don't think Jordan done anything bad. Because if I would have thought for a second he would harm me or my kids, I would have never got with him. I don't think he done anything bad. I mean, I don't like to think that. I mean, it was weird he left, but...
Well, this is the deal. When we take that baby to the crime lab and they're going to do an autopsy on her, okay? They'll be able to exactly tell what happened, okay? There's a lot of head trauma, okay? That baby didn't fall in that crib deal.
I don't know what happened there.
Are you a heavy sleeper? Something had to happen from the time he woke you up to the time he got back or something. So he was gone, I guess. You were the only one there?
No, I'm telling you, it had to have happened between 4 and then.
Okay.
She didn't make a sound the whole time he was gone.
Did he get back up with her during the night after you laid her down?
I don't know. I was asleep. I don't know.
You wouldn't have woke up if he got up?
Not unless they were being loud. To be honest, I wouldn't have. I don't know. What should I have done different? I feel like a horrible person, like I done something wrong, but
something happened, and it wasn't an accident. I'll tell you that right now. It was 100%. It wasn't an accident.
I didn't do anything.
So it was you. It was Jordan and his dad. There's only 3 other ones in the house, right? And this is not going away.
I understand.
100% this is not going away. We're not going to say, oh, okay, well, it was an accident. Well, no, man, it wasn't an accident. 100% wasn't an accident. And so, 100% we're going to get to the bottom of it.
Right, I understand that, and I expect you to, and I want you to.
I just think that you're not telling everything that you know.
I am.
I'm just being honest with you.
I swear to God, I am. It's my kid. Why would I tell you the truth?
I know it's your kid. I realize that.
I'm telling you everything I know.
And I hope you are.
Why wouldn't I? She's my baby. She comes before any man.
I would hope so.
She's my kid. I am telling you the truth. I'm telling you all I know.
But you know what? I've had parents sit right there and tell me the same thing.
But I'm not those parents.
Oh no. I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you're the one that did it. But either you or him did it.
My God.
Either you or him. Which one was it?
It was me.
It was you or him.
It would never hurt my baby.
You or him. I don't think you would intentionally.
I did.
I absolutely don't think you would intentionally.
I did it at all.
Okay.
I've never even been rough with her. I've barely even spat at her or anything.
Okay. Well, hang tight, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. You being honest with me? 100%. You pass a lie detector right now. You haven't been sleeping good? You haven't been getting much sleep? Not at all?
Yeah. Jordan had her yesterday. I told you that I was sick. I got up in the morning, and he said that he had just put Olivia down to go to sleep. She had puked, tried to feed her sausage, and I couldn't have I crawled back in bed and I took another nap. And then when I woke up, she was still asleep. And I kept asking him, it's kind of weird she's sleeping for so long, you know? And I knew she was alive, she was well, because when she woke up, I picked her up myself.
What time did she wake? You talking about yesterday?
Yeah.
What time did she wake up?
She woke up once at whatever, I think it was like 8 or so, whiny, kind of acting like her tummy was upset or something. So, I believe I was smoking or something in the garage, and Jordan was actually laying with her when I walked back in. And when she sees me, she normally frantically cries, you know, because she wants her mommy and nobody else.
Has he ever done anything to her?
Oh, sure. Ever. I've never seen him mad.
This is the deal. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? And they're taking her temperature, which will give us an idea of what time she died. Okay. So if it happened, and then they'll be able to tell exactly. There's a science to, okay, her body temperature is this, the normal body temperature is this, it goes down this much an hour, and that's going to tell us exactly when she died.
I just want you to know, I'm not giving you exact time frames.
No, that's fine.
Because like I said, it was dark. I didn't check times.
Right.
When she got up, I know she got up, but she was telling me, no.
Okay. But if she died at 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning, okay, when y'all were both still there, okay, and because this wasn't an accident, 100% was not an accident, okay, so this is my deal, okay, nobody, okay, that's fine, listen to me. I think you know more. I'm not saying you did anything, but I think you know more than what you're telling me, and that's fine. But I'm going to tell you this, okay?
I honestly don't know more.
Listen to me. At the end of the day, when we figure out exactly what did happen, okay, you're going to be much better off if you're honest with me and try to tell me what happened. And if you're being honest with me,
I don't know what else to say to you.
If you're being honest with me, at the end of the day, it'll show you're being honest, okay? If you're being honest, that's fine. But I know for a fact that baby was killed, okay? It wasn't an accident. It was not an accident, okay? So I know that for a fact. And I'm not saying you've seen it. I'm not saying that you were awake. I'm just saying you know more about what goes on in that house than what you're telling me.
How would I know more?
You live in that house.
I understand, but I was asleep.
I'm not talking about while you're asleep. I'm talking about a normal, everyday deal. I'm talking about he's not Mr. Perfect in there. He lays down with, no, it's bullshit. Okay? I absolutely can tell he is not. Because who the freak? They call 911. Yeah, we need an ambulance out here. It's nonchalant. Who does that? Your freaking baby's laying there unconscious, dead. And what are we going to do? Yeah, we need an ambulance out here. Who does that? You see what I'm saying? Better yet, who freaking gets in the damn truck and drives off with their buddy? I'm going to run him home. That don't even make sense. Absolutely not. I'll tell you what I do with that ring right there, throw in the damn trash. That's exactly what I do with it.
So
technically, you're pregnant, and I have a feeling he's little Jordan wants to just start over fresh. And that's well, I've told you, Jordan, his dad. The only one's there. Your daughter's dead. Okay? Well, one of you did it. The baby didn't die on her own. At the end of the day, I'm going to find out what happened. That's where I'm at. And so, people can be honest, people can lie, I don't care, I'm gonna find out what happened.
They're not lying to you.
If you're not lying to me, I'll apologize up front, okay? But I don't know that. I don't know that you're not lying to me, okay? I don't know you, I wasn't there, okay?
Do you want me to take a lie detector test? I can, I will, right now.
Okay, well, we may do that down the road, okay? Okay.
I'm just not lying.
I believe you when I think you didn't do it. Okay? I'm not saying that you knew something about it, but I'm almost positive that you know more than what you're telling me.
I don't understand.
About what's going on, about his demeanor, about the way he is with her. Okay?
I've been going over and over and over and over again in my head, and I haven't came up with anything different. How do I sit here and tell you he's a good guy when he left?
Yeah, I know.
How do I sit here and tell you all these things that I know of him when it doesn't make no sense?
Yeah.
None of this is making sense to me.
Yeah.
All I know is I just want my little girl to be okay, and I want her to be alive, and I want her to be with me, but it's not going to happen.
Let me ask you this.
And I don't know what happened. And that's 100 times worse, because she's not his kid. She's not his dad's kid. She's mine. How do I not know what happened to my own kid? How do I not know what happened? Oh my God.
Eva, look at me. Why are you wiping away? Huh?
How do I not know?
Huh?